major changes in apps. Now we can expand the folder in the list view. This feature was present in Gnome 42, but while switching from GTK3 to GTK4 in Gnome 43, this feature was dropped. But now in Gnome 44, it's here. In Gnome 43, there was no option to share contacts with QR code. In Gnome 44, it's here. As you can see, in Gnome 43 maps, some things were flat and a bit pointy. Well, sometimes I don't mind flat things. But when there is an option that does have some nice curves, I mean, it's quite an easy choice. Gnome 44 office icons do feel smooth and it does blend in GTK4 themes. So yeah, I like it. Gnome software has a lot of underhood changes. The DNF is now 20 to 30% faster, which I will cover in my Fedora 38 video. But for now, the visible change is the free software toggle in the preference. Thumbnail picker. Let's say I want to add a profile pic to my user screen, but in Gnome 43 we could not see the thumbnail preview, which is absolutely stupid in 2023. Well, we're in luck. After 20 years of focus, commitment and sheer will, we finally have the thumbnail preview in Gnome 44. In Gnome 43, the accessibility options were a bit scattered all the way, but now in Gnome 44, the menu has been categorized as per use, which is a nice touch. Similarly, in Gnome 44, the sound panel has undergone a bit cleanup. It's just visual changes, nice to look at. It does not have any major functionality changes. The mouse and touchpad panel has major rework done, both in terms of visual and functionality categories. In Gnome 43, mouse acceleration switch wasn't there, and there were no animations to guide us through the gestures. But in Gnome 44, both of these issues have been fixed, and now we have a mouse acceleration switch, which is a lifesaver if you play a lot of FPS games like CSGO and other things. Well, we also have nice animations to guide us through the gesture control we have, such as tap to click, scrolling, and the direction of scrolling. In Gnome 43, we did not have Wi-Fi QR codes to connect to Wi-Fi quickly. We used to use the old ways, but now in Gnome 44, we have the option to scan the QR code. In Gnome 44, the WireGuard VPN is added in the network panel, which will help us to maintain privacy a little bit more. The firmware version and the kernel version has been added to the About section of your beloved OS. The only downgrade I have found in a security tab, which in Gnome 43 I was able to click on the security level to see more info about the potential threats. But in Gnome 44, for some reason, I cannot click on the icon and get more info. I don't know what's going on here. In Gnome 44, now we can click on the speaker and record icon to mute it completely. In Gnome 44, the quick settings toggle buttons contains more info and are physically a bit bigger than Gnome 43. Now we can also see which Bluetooth networks we are connected and choose by just clicking once. And the toggle even looks better with more text in it. Gnome 44 has a new feature, as we can see now which apps are running in the background. For now, it only works with some Flatpak apps, and we can only close it. There are no options to right click the app and do more stuff. We have more about this in settings, where you can see which apps currently support this feature. and which apps do not. I like this feature, and I hope Gnome will improve its implementation with upcoming updates. Almost forgot about this. Let's say I want to go on a holiday and I search for a beautiful location. Now Maps will let me select it with the help of arrow keys on my keyboard. So let's just do that and see where we go from here.